Right, hello guys, and welcome to this new series that I'm going to be doing on FIFA 12 Ultimate Team, which is basically going to be me creating random teams which are worth around about 50,000 coins, and basically I'm going to try and make the best possible team with 50,000 coins. And as you can see, for the first episode I've decided to go for a Bundesliga team, because I haven't actually made a Bundesliga team yet on FIFA 12. And basically, let's start off with a goalkeeper. His name's René Adler, plays for Bayern Leverkusen, and well, all you can say is he's an absolute tank of a goalkeeper. In my opinion, he's the second best goalkeeper in the Bundesliga behind Manuel Neuer, and you can get him pretty cheap for about 2,000 coins. And personally I think it's a really good buy. It should be worth probably a bit more, but that's just how the market is, so get him while you can, unless before he actually goes for more. Next player, right, let's go with our left back. This is, I've never even heard of this player, to be honest with you. He's a left back, plays for Freiburg. I got him for a very cheap 450 coins, because amazingly the Bundesliga doesn't actually have many good left backs. The reason I got him is because he has 80 pace and his passing is pretty decent. Defending's not 75, not very good, but for 450 coins you can't go wrong, because you should keep up with most of the wingers unless they have 90 plus pace. Right, one of my centre backs, Howieds, I think that's how you say it, plays for Schalke. This guy got him for 1,700 coins, and I think it's a really good buy, considering his pace, defending and heading is all very good. Plays well for me. If you decide to buy him, I'd probably say he'd do pretty well for you. He's 6'2", so he's pretty tall, which you kind of do need in a centre back, otherwise you're going to get out muscled. Right, what's the other centre back? I've got Hummels as well. This guy is probably my favourite centre back in the Bundesliga. He just absolute tank. I got him for a bit more, 4,600 coins, but to be honest that was the cheapest I could find them on the market, and it was the formation I needed for the team, which I made as well. His pace is pretty decent for a centre back. His defending is 85 and his heading is 79, so pretty good stats there for 4,600 coins. At right back we have a Brazilian who plays for Bayern Munich. The reason I went for this guy is pretty much because I could not afford Philipp Lahm, and I don't think many of you probably could, considering the series. So, and really, he's actually a really good defender. He's got 84 pace. His dribbling and passing is really good. His defending, his stats don't look that good, but when you play with him, you'll realise that he's a very good buy for. How much did I get him for? I think I got him for 850 coins. I think he's his price has slightly gone up, considering he's like probably the second best right back you could probably get apart from Lahm in the Bundesliga. I think he's about 2k coins now, but I managed to get him for about 850, so that's a pretty good deal for me. Got centre defensive midfielder here from Brazil, Luis Gustavo. He's a very strong defensive midfielder, 6'2", has very good defending, pace pretty decent for centre defensive midfielder. Some of them are quite slow, but he was pretty good. The reason I got him is because I already had him in my Brazilian national team, and he plays really well in that team, so I decided to put him in the Bundesliga team, which I made. I managed to get him for 1,500 coins, which is roughly what he goes for. About to 2.5k you might get him. Cheapest you can get him is about 1,200, 1,300 coins. So yeah, now this one was a bit of an odd buy, because I couldn't actually find any other better rated mid-centre defensive midfielders. I hadn't used them until now. He's got him for 600 coins, and for 600 coins to get an 82 defensive midfielder is, to be honest with you, you just have to go for it. It's very good. He's not a rare, but to be honest with you, those stats I wasn't expecting him to be. But just I'm amazed how he's 82. But anyway, yeah, it's a pretty good guy. He's a pretty decent player for me. Right, centre attacking mids. I've got Tony Cruz from Bayern Munich. Got him for 2k coins. He's about 6 foot. He's very slow. However, the passing, dribbling, and shooting are pretty decent. So for 2k, centre attacking mid, not bad. But however, he does lack in pace. So that is probably the only drawback I can see from him. And yeah, I got him for 2k. The other centre attacking mid I've got is Maragozzo, who for 3,000 coins, I did not expect him to get him for 3,000 coins. He's an absolute animal in this game. He's got 83 pace, passing is 78, and the dribbling is 86. He's a brilliant player for me. Creates opportunities a lot for my strikers, which we are now going to do. We've got one of my strikers is Lucas Podolski. Now my strikers ended up costing quite a lot, however they are amazingly good for me. Podolski's already scored about 15 goals in like 7 games. His pace is pretty decent, 87. I've had much faster players than him, however for a Bundesliga team there's not many actually faster strikers apart from I'm not sure actually. And shooting's 86 and his dribbling is 80, so it makes him a potent force up front to get past the defenders. Unless you're playing against some twat who's using world class, then you're not getting past whatsoever. And also I got Mario Gomez, who as well is an amazing player. His pace isn't that good, however he's just really strong up front. He'll outmuscle most defenders that you will come up against. I got him for 14,000, and I got Podolski for 15,000, which I forgot to mention. Yeah, so let's go into the subs bench. My sub goalkeeper wise, the stats big him up a bit too much. I don't think he's as good as what his stats say. Got him for 2k. He's a pretty good sub goalkeeper to have, just in case your other one gets injured. Got 2 replacement centre backs. I got one called Vorsa, who's got pretty decent pace. 6'4", he's pretty strong. 800 coins. I couldn't go wrong there. I occasionally play him in the starting 11 when one of my defenders needs a break, or when I don't want to spend any fitness cards. And yeah, pretty decent stats, 81 defending and 74 pace, not bad for a centre back, and he's a rare, so 800 coins, that's pretty good. Centre defensive midfielder Jones is American, going for 400 coins, pretty cheap. Pace 77, which is pretty decent for a centre defensive midfielder. He's defending 79, so for 400 coins, that's a very good deal. Another centre back, Breno, Brazilian, 500 coins. He's not as good as the other ones, however for 400 coins, for 500 coins, it's a pretty decent deal to get. This guy I got from a pack, but I think he's around 600 coins. Centre attacking midfielder. His pace and dribbling's pretty good, and passing's not that great, but it'll do. So for the price he goes for, it's a pretty good player to get. This is another striker. Got him for 400 coins, 79 pace, dribbling 81. Not bad for 400 coins, to be honest. I'd say you should go for cheaper players like that, because they are surprisingly good. And the final player I've got is Naldo. Well, I've got him in the Brazil squad as well. Only cost me 1,500 coins, which is very good, considering you could probably play him in centre defence and midfield. I've played him there before, and he just absolutely dominates the midfield. You'll be surprised. His pace is 74, defending 81. Heading, I'm quite surprised about that, 72. It should be, to be honest, much higher, considering I've scored quite a few headed goals with him. But yeah, So that's pretty much, this team altogether cost me about 51,000 coins. So considering it's that cheap, it's a very good squad as well, and it does get you quite a few wins on Ultimate Team. So I hope you've enjoyed the first episode of my FIFA 12 cheap teams, and tell me what other teams you would like me to make. I've already made quite a few, but they are a bit more expensive, so give me some countries or leagues you would want me to make, and I will do it for the next episode. Thanks for watching, and give it a like if you enjoyed.